Hello there, future budgeting expert. Eventually, you will embark on an exciting journey to create a budget that will keep a project on track and finances in check. Before we dive into the numbers, let's locate the project's start date and duration. These are two important pieces of information that will guide your budgeting adventure. This is when the project will officially kick off, so it's important to have this information nailed down before we proceed. Normally, you can find the start date and duration right here in the corner. But sometimes, depending on the sponsor, there may be a few clicks to locating the specific start date. If you're working with the National Institutes of Health, NIH, they have these cycles you need to be aware of. There are 3 cycles in a year, and each cycle has its own earliest start date. So make sure you check the specific opportunities to ensure there are no surprises or deviations from these cycles. But if you're dealing with the National Science Foundation, NSF, you're in for a treat. Unlike NIH, NSF doesn't have cycles. In most cases, NSF guidelines suggest that the starting date should be at least 6 months after the submission date, unless the guideline says otherwise. Now, for all our other federal sponsors and foundations, it's like a treasure hunt. Carefully go through the guidelines and opportunities they provide. If you don't find a specified start date, don't fret. It's up to the principal investigator, PI, to decide when we set sail on this project's journey. Remember that the PI always needs to supply the proposal specialist with the opportunity number and the link to the guidelines so we can save the sponsor's official rules for the proposal on file. Next up, let's talk about the duration of our project. How long will our adventure last? To answer this, we would need to check out the guidelines for both the minimum and maximum durations. However, the final decision on how long our project will be is in the capable hands of the PI. It's all about figuring out how much time is needed to complete the project from start to finish. With these crucial details in hand, we're ready to continue our budgeting journey. Pretty exciting, huh? All right, that was all I had for today's meeting. Enjoy the rest of your day.